So today's video is about sparring helmets, soft kit helmets, battle gear helmets, whatever you call them. And particularly I'm doing a review of the new helmet I got here, Buhurt Tech helmet, and why I think this might be the best helmet we found so far for training for armored combat. So a Facebook friend and fellow fighter reached out to me after seeing a picture of this helmet on my head in just a snapshot I took when I was wearing it. This picture right here. So it's not like a great picture, but he reached out to me and said, "Hey, what's up with this helmet? Tell me about it. And do you like it?" I thought, hey, this is a great thing I should review and talk about why I think this helmet might be the best helmet we found so far for soft kit training. So unfortunately, the helmet I had before, which I did like, I think it was a software helmet, it was sold to get this helmet. So I don't have it, but I'll put a picture of me wearing it here so you can see what it looks like and kind of how that helmet fit my head. So you look at that helmet, and that's a pretty good helmet. There's nothing wrong with it. But this helmet came out, we ordered a shipment of them at the hall, one of our captains did, and he had extras, so I picked one up because I really, really like it. So let's talk about it a little bit. So let's talk about a little bit this helmet here first. So this is a really cheap sparring helmet. I got this on Amazon. I think these are like 25 bucks or 30 bucks, something like that. Will these work? Yes, somewhat. So these helmets are basically just generic martial arts sparring helmets with a little cage on the front. You can find them on Amazon. This one is Defy. It's a Defy helmet, whatever that means. These are not going to protect you from any kind of hard hits, even with foam weapons. It's just, you're gonna get hurt. I actually have seen just as many injuries in foam fighting recently as I have in steel fighting because sometimes the armor actually protects you better from getting things twisted or hitting the ground hard enough, and you have kind of actually steel on to keep yourself safe. Padding works great, but it's not padded enough. Even with foam weapons, you can get concussed with this if someone hits you in the head with a foam axe, a foam pole arm, a 6-foot pole arm, right? So part of the problem with most sparring helmets, including this one here, is if you look at it, like the face is plastic, you're fine there. You have decent protection somewhat on the side. It's a little bit thin, but you have padded ears. It's the top of the head that really gets you on these. Most martial arts sparring isn't having weapons and possibly like that. And this little bit of padding doesn't do much here. This is more just to kind of keep the helmet in place, I think, and take an incidental strike. So do these work? Yes, if you are running light drills, half speed, half power, your team or who you're training with is being respectful and going very slow and safe. If you're going fast, you're going light power strikes. But it's easy to ramp up. Anytime you're fighting with people, they ramp up, and you just take a bad hit with one of these and it hurts. Like I've taken a couple, it's not great. So I have this as kind of like a backup. In between this is the soft warrior helmet style that I had, the picture I showed. Those are really good helmets. Additional padding, steel cages in the front, very thick, very safe. They're fine. I think they're great. The reason I wanted this helmet is because this does more than just pad your head well. If you can take a look at this helmet here, the difference is this is actually a real light metal. Real light metal helmet, real heavy duty foam padding on the top here. And then, it's even got solid neck protection, a little bit of back of the neck protection. I don't know if you can see in there or not, but the padding in there is awesome. The padding is super, super thick. It actually fits, pops around your ears, locks your chin in place. It fits really well, and it's really adjustable so that you can fit it right to your head. It doesn't wobble very much at all. The other reason I like it, though, more than anything, is it simulates as close as I've found to wearing my actual helmet. I've got limited vision. There's a couple variations of these. If you go to the Buhurt Tech website, which I'll link down below, you can see there's different face patterns. There's one that looks more like a traditional fencing mask, I guess. It's like little holes all the way across it. This one here I like. It's got kind of the same eye cutouts as my nasal a little bit. Limits my vision on the side, limits my down vision. It feels much more like wearing my real helmet. So I train closer to how I actually fight, right? They look really cool, like that's awesome, right? Yeah, they look really cool. They fit really well, and they're super adjustable. The only thing I do not like about these, and I'll tell you right now, is this buckles in the back. These are terrible. Like I've seen multiple, like I can literally, like I was wearing it the other day and it was pulling out when, I don't know what it's doing now, but it was like literally popping off every time I put it in. Most of us have replaced these with a metal buckle, like just buy a 1-inch buckle and replace it. That's it though. So this is new for me, but we've been fighting with these at the hall for well over a year and a half. I think maybe 2 years is the first person who got one of them. Hold up extremely well, no matter how hard we're going. You know, they protect your head, they fit really well, they look good, and they look and feel more like a real helmet. So the only thing I'll say is, like, people say, well, you know, aren't you wearing metal helmet sparring? Yeah, it's a light metal. No one's had any injuries from these. If everyone's wearing protective gear, like, you're not gonna hurt anybody by wearing this little bit of metal over your head. The side and the top are padded, and the top is super padded. It'll take those like straight down shots, no problem. So like I said, like I haven't found a better helmet for the sport than this. If you want to go with the other style, like a Soft Warrior or anything else, like that's totally fine. A lot of people wearing them, they work great. I just thought like this here really emulates and is at a higher level of helmet than anything else we've got, closer to a steel fighting helmet. So the only thing I'll say about the other two downsides are expensive. I think they're like 150 or something like that. Now, to be fair, I think the Soft Warrior helmets were 110, 120, and these are 25, 30 bucks, right? So it's worth investing in a good helmet. I did a video earlier, I could put the link down below, describing kind of what do you need for soft gear to get started, and I went very budget on purpose, showing like what's the budget gear you can get. And the one thing I said there, and I'll say again, is don't go budget on your helmet. Like you can get these for light stuff. You want to get started. These are fine to order if you can't find anything else and you're like waiting. But like I wouldn't use this long term, or I'd use this sparingly for certain drills, things like that. And you can just see the difference in even like size and everything on here. Like you can see that padding, like their head stops on both of these, right? And the rest of that is all padding, where you've got this little flimsy piece up here. So I would say don't skimp on your helmet. Buy a nice helmet. If you're gonna do this and commit to some training, even if you're not gonna do steel fighting, you're just gonna do like soft fit kit foam fighting. If you've got a foam fighting community around you, you know, we do it up here in New Hampshire. We have battle days almost every other week throughout the summer and spring and stuff like that. So it's good having good gear, and it really helps train you in a more accurate way for actually getting in armor. So these are expensive. You're going to pay for it. They're going to last forever, as far as I've seen. I haven't seen anything that damages or causes problem with them. The other issue is shipping. So you're going to order these from overseas. Buhurt Tech is the place I'm going to link, so the ones I know who carry them. I think there's probably a distributor directly for it. I just don't know who they are. But it's going to take a while to get here. Anything overseas takes time. You know, it's one of those like, do you get it in 3 weeks or 6 months? Or we don't know sometimes. Depends on shipping and customs and all that stuff. So if you want it, order it, wait for it, get it, and train. I really can't say more things about this that are good. Like I said, even out of the bottom here is padded. Like it's such a nice helmet. I love it. I'm gonna do a paint job on this, I think, make it look a little cooler for myself and customize it. Yeah, really great helmets. They up your sparring game. They make you feel like you're in steel. Highly recommended. And if you have any questions, feel free to like, subscribe, all this stuff below. Check out my store, woodchuckknight.shop. I'll put the link for that also below, because you can buy cool merchandise like the hat I'm wearing, as well as t-shirts and other stuff. Help support the channel, help me continue to make these videos and share with you my reviews, my thoughts on armored fighting, and all that other wonderful stuff. If there's anything you'd like to see for a video, let me know. I'll try to do it. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone's having a great day out there training and enjoying their summer.